Hi everyone, this is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to ask our spirit guides what's going on around a person on your mind, what's next in love, what are their thoughts and feelings, what are the intentions of this connection, where are we headed? So let's call in our guides now. Let's see what they have for you. Welcome back everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly drawn to this channel for the first time. Spirit, please share with me what is going on around us, the person on my mind, where are we headed, what is it that you have for us, what is it that you need me to know. I have clouds. Okay, it felt like I was breaking through the clouds. Okay, it felt like there's some kind of break. I'm just going to use the word breakthrough. Okay, because I did feel like the clouds are passing. And that's maybe what we're waiting for. It's like the storm has passed, or there's definitely some kind of breakthrough. So that felt positive. I have a house. Okay, will somebody sell their house? Will somebody move on? Are they ready to make a move? Ready to make a move. So there's definitely some action feelings coming in. And there's a sense of whether it's a physical move to be together or it's a, metaphor for this person's getting ready to make a move. Spirit, please share with me. And I have a juggler. What is going on in this person's mind? Time, money, house, exercise. There's a lot going on, is how I feel. And maybe that is what has been holding them back. That how do I fit in a commitment? How do I make this all work? I have kids, family, you don't get it. I've got, a lot on my mind. And that happens especially early on in a relationship when we start to become kind of consumed with each other. And then one person realizes that they're not getting anything done. They're not getting anything done at home. They're behind on their errands. They haven't had enough quiet space because every time that they have any time off, they're spending it with you. So what they used to have for quiet space and balance is kind of uprooted. So they're struggling with, this path is creating kind of a conflict for them because it just feels different. Doesn't mean that they don't want to be with you. It just means that what their normal routine was is no longer exists, and they're struggling with that. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Seven of Cups. I have an Emperor. This person wants a lot of things. This person is trying to almost like move up in the world. So they could be material driven. I want a new house. Okay. I want a better house. I want a bigger house. I'm saving. I work hard. It's a little bit of a work hard, play hard energy. I work hard. I want nice things. So they could be trying to work on that area of their life, and they have been for a while. And these kinds of energies, they get worried that if I'm in a relationship, it's going to take me away from focusing on work. So you'll hear them saying things like, I'm just really busy. I'm really, really busy with work, because they're used to putting all of their time and energy into work. So they have to figure out a way to, split their time. They could have a tremendous financial fear, even though they're successful, even though they're doing really well. They could have been at one point in their life or have grown up with financial fear or lack. And they struggle with, I'm never going to be in that situation. So they don't ever stop moving, is how Spirit's saying it. So that could be interrupting kind of a nice flow in this connection because you feel the inconsistency. I have a Four of Swords. Are you waiting for this person? Do you find yourself waiting for this person? Do they put you on hold? It doesn't mean that they're not wanting to see you, but you feel you're kind of waiting around for them a little bit, and you don't necessarily see them all the time, or you don't hear from them consistently enough. So are you waiting for this person? Do you feel like this person is meant to be in your life? Like you feel like it's a deeper soul connection, and You don't want to walk away from it. You're hoping they feel the same way because maybe you've never felt this way before, or you just feel it in your soul. You're willing to wait. There's a sense of I will be patient, okay, whether you're waiting or you're patient. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Moon. I would say that this is the first person who has really lit you up, so to speak. It could be it could be a twin flame connection where this person came into you as a wow, and now you're trying to wrap your head around, I feel like it's meant to be. And the only thing I'm struggling with is I'm struggling with the time. I'm struggling with, do they have the ability to be with me? Can they make time? And I know everybody says if they want it bad enough, they'll make the time. But let me tell you something. In today's world, there's people out there who do work 10 hours a day. They do work 2 jobs. They come home, they take care of kids and family and house and bills. And at some point in time, it's you run out of fuel. You run out of you can only do so much. So people start to feel like, how am I going to get a relationship in? How do I date somebody? Where do I find the time? So they get discouraged with, I don't have time to date somebody, or maybe I don't have the money to date somebody. I would love to date somebody. So they struggle with those types of things. Spirit, can I have some initials, first initials, last initials? The letter A, V. I have a V. The V, spinning, lots of energy on that V. I have a P, J, another J, JJ, JR. I have an F, O, letter G, U, N, A. I feel like I want to say the word, it says gun, but I feel like I want to say the word Gunner, and I feel like it's a pet name. If anybody out there has a dog or named Gunner, let me know. I would be curious. I feel like like Gunner is my dog's name. That would be funny. I have an M, H. I have the letter R, and I have another R. Okay, so some of you could be connecting to that. Spirit, please share with me, what is this breakthrough? Are we getting to the point where we can spend more time together? Queen of Wands, they do want you. They definitely want to be with you. I have a King of Wands. It did come in reverse. I felt like they want you, but they're trying to slow it down. Okay. It's almost like I don't want to give you too much and get your hopes up. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but if I give you too much, you're going to think that, I'm all in. And I don't know if I have the time to be all in. That's why this person keeps sharing with you. I'm really busy. I'll call you when I can, things like that. I have a 3 of Cups and an Ace of Wands. I'm going to say that things improve. All right. I'm going to say that the clouds pass. Maybe something that's been very difficult or on their plate recently lets up. Less work. It's not their peak season anymore for work. Like if they're an accountant, they're super, super busy right now, so they're not having time for you. But it's a feeling of something lets up, and they either start to spend more time with you or put more effort into this, starting to figure out how we can spend time together could be happening. There is a sense of, I do want this. So I am hopeful. I'm just struggling with, how do we do this? I have a Star. I have a Queen of Swords. We put our heads together, Spirit's saying, and we decide together that it's worth it. Okay. Whether it's a couple times a week or once a week or every other weekend, or maybe it's very limited because of our schedules or where we live or the circumstances. But I do feel like we decide that it's worth it. So let's stick with that for a second. reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. So maybe this person would love to spend more time with you. Maybe they were spending more time with you before and they miss spending time with you. And it's not like they're doing it on purpose. So if they keep saying, I'm not doing it on purpose, if, it's like this, this is my life. I think you do understand. I feel like it's just a frustrating situation to be in. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. So even when I'm not with you, I want you to know I love you. I do feel that. All right. I don't know what the answer is right now, other than we have to find a way together to make this work, because the connection is there. The love is there. It's the life. I have a chaser. I don't want to chase you anymore. So maybe you were starting to feel like you were chasing them. I'm not going to call you and beg you to come see me tonight. I'm not going to call you and say, I haven't seen you in 3 days. When are we going to see each other? So maybe you just give up on the chasing. You shouldn't be chasing anybody. We have to figure out what works, is how Spirit's saying it, because you get disappointed when they can't deliver what it is you want, like that immediacy. Like, I want to see you now. So we get disappointed. Disagreements. I wish I understood how you feel. I don't necessarily know if this person's putting themselves in your shoes. Part of me feels like this person's very consumed with their own schedules and their own responsibilities. And you have responsibilities too. And you're willing to kind of work around those, is how I feel. So are you giving more, possibly? Are you putting more energy into this connection right now? Maybe. And maybe you do feel resentful that you have been chasing them. It's like, I'm not going to beg you to be with me. Like, you've got to, start to show me that you care. We are divine counterparts. So there's a reason that we're together. I don't want to give this up. I liked how I just said, show me that you care. And maybe that's all you are asking for. Okay, that I'm not asking for a lot, but I need to know that you care. I need to know that you're in this. So maybe that's what we're pushing through. They said they're ready to make a move, take some actions. This is not your typical love story. We're both bringing to this relationship a lot going on. And because we live in the real world, we have jobs and kids and stuff. So it's not easy. And I think that's what we're both struggling with. Devotion. I am devoted to you. I want you to know that I'm devoted to you. So maybe you just need to hear that right now. I just want to know that, what did they just say? Just show me that you care. I feel like that's like a repeat record going on in somebody's head. No distance will keep us apart. So I feel that right now this person is letting you know, like, somehow we'll figure this out. Okay, stay with me. It's not easy right now, but it can get better. It can get easier. So I do feel like this person wants to be in it. They're not looking to walk away from it. I do feel, unfortunately, I wish they put themselves in your shoes more than you put yourself in their shoes. So I would like to see more of that. There's got to be a little more give and take. I would say it that way. Let me see if they are going to share with me some feelings. Let me just see what they want to share with some feelings. What do you have for us today? Everything I do reminds me of you. So that felt like I am taking into consideration you when I'm making decisions. So that actually felt very positive. I find you in music, listening to the car ride to work, like every song, I think of you. So that could be going on. I know that I'm hiding deep feelings for you, and now I feel stuck. So You know how, I feel like you do know how this person's feeling. And I also feel like you understand it all. I feel like you just are frustrated. You're just frustrated with, I want to be with my person more. I wish we both had more time together. I wish we didn't have so much going on. You know, it's, life is hard. And we all want to live in that kind of fantasy romance world of, I want to be with my person all the time. I could listen to your voice for days on end. So I love when you call. I love talking to you. You are my star who outshines all others. They don't want to be with anybody else. They don't. They want to be with you. And I think that we are just struggling with life, you know, living life on life's terms and trying to adjust around it. How do we make this work? How do we find time for each other in our busy days and our busy lives? We decide together. So I think you guys can do it. I feel like Spirit wants to keep this connection together. It's a deep soul connection they shared with me. So we do have a breakthrough coming, some change coming. It feels good in that sense. Let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. If you could please comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. Grab this reading as your own. If it felt personal, let me know. If you'd like to book a reading with me, please visit my website at KathyMammalidPsychicMedium.com. Also, visit my main channel or my Pick a Card channel, and those links are in the description below. We'll see you again real soon.